Shaq, do you like, you love the idea of a scrimmage coming up? Is it a whole new feeling for you?
Not a whole new feeling. It's really exciting though. This is the closest we can get to a game for a couple weeks. So, tomorrow we're gonna get after it. That's my favorite thing about scrimmages. You really get to get after each other. You can't take to the ground in practice. Coach Rick is really doing a good job protecting us. So on a day like tomorrow, we can really get after each other.
How much does it add to kind of the whole experience that it's at your stadium? It's at the same field where you'll be playing those games.
That makes it that much more cringeworthy. I'm ready to get there. I mean, when I thought it was gonna be out here somewhere, but when I heard it was out Hard Rock, I knew it was gonna be, I knew the coaches were really excited about it too, to place it at Hard Rock.
How big will it be, you think, for some of the young guys too, to just start getting their feet wet, and they're not going to have that moment before the opener, they're going to have a chance tomorrow?
I think it's really important, especially if this is their first scrimmage, which it will be for a lot of them. This is your time to really shine. This is your time to show what you learned these first couple of weeks, and it's, especially in fall camp, if you plan on being a freshman and playing, you have to show the players that you're playing with and the coaching staff that you are dependable.
Who's impressing you on the defensive side?
On the defense, Garvin's doing a really good job. Amari's getting better and better every day. DJ Johnson's coming along. We're still getting, he's still getting out of that high school, his tendencies, but he's getting better. We got a lot of young guys getting after it. Bandy as well, real fast twitch. He's really competing, so everybody's just getting after it.
What about Jennings? What have you seen from him? Obviously, he came this spring, and then how do you see his development sort of playing?
He's a striker. I know as being a Mike, I don't think he's used to making a lot of the calls, and you have to have a quick processor. But as far as lining the ball up, he's able to bang with the best of them.
What specifically is Garvin doing that's impressing you?
He's so urgent. His effort is impeccable. And that's the one thing I look for when I'm playing with anybody. When things don't go the way that they plan, when the offense that we're playing against makes a pass and a busted coverage, or they just make a good play, who's going to get it on the ground? Who's going to, even if they're doing their job right, who's going to strain to get the ball on the ground? And he does that. I mean, he gets out of the stack when he's rushing the passer to go help, get the ball on the ground, and it's hard not to see him. He flashes, so.